Tell us about a time that everything went wrong.
Everything went wrong. Going back to the hip hop shows at DNA that we had a really good crew, tight crew, from the community, knew the community. We used the Mad Pack a lot.
Is that a bike club or a
security
crew?
It's security crew.
Yeah.
It's Mad Pack, and it's just like a bike club. I mean, they got the Mad Pack tattoos. It's all these Samoans.
Are they still together?
Yeah, they're still together. But basically all they do is hip hop shows. And these are the boys you want to come in there because they keep the lieutenants in line, and the lieutenants keep the soldiers in line, and they know everybody. They're from the community.
Yep.
And these guys are big bruisers. I mean, I saw one of them one time slap a guy. The only time I've ever seen this in my own experience. I've heard about it and everything like that.
Yeah.
But he slapped a guy open-handed so hard that he was knocked out before he hit the sidewalk. He just went whack upside this guy's head, man. He just like out, completely out. I'm going, God damn, can you teach me how to do that? That's really cool. An open-handed slap, man, that's a lot of power right there,
And humiliating.
Oh yeah, but at that point, you don't give a shit about humiliation. All you can make the birdies quit flying around my head. We had the Wednesday night hip hop. We had the Mad Pack, and two guys got into it in the club. Had their crews. We got in between them, got them outside the club. And one of the guys pulled a gun and was going to shoot this other guy right in front of the DNA, right in front of the door. And one of our boys just went up to the guy that he was going to shoot, put his arm around him, stood next to him like this. And the guy's going, get the fuck away from him, get the fuck away from him. And he just stood there and he goes, I can't, man, this is my job. I can't do it. So the guy put the gun away and walked away. But that guy took a gun for the club. He didn't take a bullet, but he took a gun for the club,
Wow.
That's a lot of heart right there.
Yeah, it is. Yeah.
Wow. And then there's time at the Trocadero. Remember, were you working that the night that the Hells Angels, a bunch of them from out of town came in and they just...
No, I don't think I was.
Oh man, it would turn into a big brawl. One of the Hells Angels walked up to this girl and asked her to dance. And she told him no, so the Hells Angels poured a beer on her. So the boyfriend stands up, squares up, and they start swinging. And then all the Hells Angels in the crew, and there must have been 12 or 15 of them, they just started swinging on people, just wailing on people. And we didn't have a crew to handle that. We didn't. There was no way that we're gonna, our little, 4 or 5 person crew is gonna handle, 15 Hells Angels. But there is a way you can handle it, and I've used it several times over the period of go up to one of them, and you go, Joey, the cops have been called. They're on their way. Get your boys out of here.
Well, you started off by saying that they were out of town guys.
Yeah. Well, see, that's the thing. The local guys, they know what, they don't want to fuck up their good thing. And that was when Bondage A Go-Go was huge.
It was a great party.
1,500 people. We kept cones out in front of the club so the Hells Angels could line their bikes up right out in front of the club. Keep an eye on them. At the corner of the block, we had to put a guard to break the line so the cars could go in and out. But you can, if you think about it, there was another time when at DNA when the owner saw a Hells Angel was after hours. DNA was always after hours, and he saw a Hells Angel drinking out of a pint bottle up in the mezzanine, and so he told him that he couldn't do that, and the Hells Angel warned him. He said, "Get the fuck away from here, I'll kill you." So he reached over and tried to grab the bottle and pull it away from the Hells Angel. Well, that didn't go so well for him.
Throw him off the mezzanine?
Just kind of fucked him up. And didn't fuck him up bad, just roughed him up a little bit. Bloody nose, he didn't break his nose, didn't break any bones or anything like that. He was a little bloody, but he was also the owner. So, I got called and, come on, I didn't even know it was the owner. They roughed up, and somebody came out and said, the Hells Angels are fucking somebody up. So I went in and it's the same thing, man. Let them know the cops have been called, and some of them are pending cases, some of them are on parole, some of them are on probation. They don't want to have nothing to do with the cops. Let them know the cops are rolling. They're on their way, and you're a friend. Get out. And
Really smart, really wise words.
and that's worked for me every time I've had to use it. And I've had to use it several times.